Today I'm going to show you how to get your car tuned by Word Performance Tuning using HP Tuners. It's going to be a step-by-step guide, everything from buying the hardware, pulling your file, flashing your new file, and probably a logging video in the future. I'm going to have timestamps down below for all the separate parts and links to everything I can think of in the description. Step 1, we're going to need HP Tuners. For that we just go right to hptuners.com. If you see the MPV i2 Plus is the current interface. The older 2 will work as well if you can find one used, but they're no longer sold new. But before that, you need to see how many credits you're going to need, because the credits will be used to pair your ECU to the cable so that you're able to flash it. You can pull your file to send it to Tyler first, but you will not be able to flash a new one until you have the credits. Once you look through their supported vehicle list and you find your vehicle, it'll tell you how many credits you need. They're $50 each. If you see my A5 takes 4 credits, but the A4 takes 6, they kind of make up whatever they want. I don't know why. It used to be 4. But you don't need them immediately. All you're going to need is to buy the cable, and you can at the same time buy the credits. It's not any cheaper, however you want to do it, but you're gonna need probably at least 4 credits for any of these. And this does not include transmission tuning, which you can do, but it'll be even more credits after. Next, we're going to need the software. For that, we just go right to this Downloads tab. And for pretty much any Audi, you're going to need the beta. So we're going to click on this Download VCM Suite Beta. This will give you both programs that you need. It'll be the VCM Editor for flashing and reading the actual file, and the VCM Scanner for logging, reading codes, clearing codes, etc. And for everything after this, we're going to have to go into the car. So, now you've got your credits, you have your cable, and you're ready to pull your file and send it off. You're going to want to plug the cable into your OBD port and plug the other end into your laptop. It should auto-install drivers and everything that you're going to need. And then you just need to open the VCM Editor software. The beta still has to be the beta. Say OK, say everything's fine. Click on the Read Vehicle tab. This is going to pull the stock file that Tyler needs to tune. The file that he's going to edit, essentially. Takes a little bit. It may say that it's giving you a stock file, which is still perfectly fine. It's just some generic one that it pulls. You can save it as stock and just save it. That is your file. You're done for now. That's pretty much it. All you got to do is get out of this, go to your browser, and just email him that file as an attachment. So, now you have your file back and you're ready to license your cable to your ECU and flash your first tune. Real simple, you hover over, just click this download button. That'll download the file that he sent you really fast. They're small files. Get out of that quick. Open up your VCM Editor, beta still. And for this, we're just going to go key on, engine off. Same thing, dash illuminated. You want your check engine and your battery light and all that fancy stuff because the car should not be running. So just don't push the clutch, brake, whatever you got to do. And you're going to want to turn off everything that consumes power. Headlights, the blower, fan, anything, heated seats, all of it, radio. Because it takes a minute the first time and you don't want your battery to die because bad stuff will happen. So it's going to open a file. You're going to want to, at the very top left, click Open File, open a different one. Open up the one that he sent you. And when you go to right here, it's the right vehicle button with the red arrow going down into the chip. As soon as you hit that, it's going to say Show License Options because you have not used your credits yet. If you see at the bottom here, it says specific and 4 credits, even though the website said 6, because who knows why. You're going to click that, you're going to click OK, and it's going to permanently pair your ECU to your cable which means you'll be able to flash unlimited amount of times, however many you want, whatever you want to do, you're good as long as you keep that ECU and this cable. Then, once that's all set up, I have to open a different file. Once your file's open, you're going to want to click Write Vehicle, and everything's paired and confirmed. And it's going to do a check. You're going to need internet for this because it's going to hit their servers and confirm that you're licensed and all the credits worked and all the fun stuff. The whole dash is going to freak out. Everything's going to beep. Everything's fine. It only takes 20 seconds or so to write a new file. Just make sure you're not hitting a bunch of stuff. Don't mess with any of this. Don't unplug the cable. Bad stuff will happen. But once you're done with this, very, very important, at the end it's going to say cycle the ignition, and you have to do that. If you don't, all the modules are still all freaked out, and you're going to get a whole bunch of codes and weird park and brake ABS stuff, and you just don't want to do that. So once you see cleaning up, and then it'll say write completed, please cycle the ignition. That's just key off, key back on again, and now you are good to start your car. And now you're tuned. And that's it. I'll probably do a logging one shortly after, and maybe some tips and tricks for other weird issues you may have. But that's pretty much it. You're tuned.